silence when you're in the churches, man. Read on.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived.
Go ahead.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Go ahead.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in the faith, in charity, in holiness, with sobriety.
That's right. So you can be saved if you keep the commandments, because the reason why you cannot teach, because you were deceived by the devil, and you still being deceived by the devil, which is the so-called white man.
That's right.
He's still deceiving you right now to this day, and you don't even know it, man. Look at that 1 Corinthians 1 and 34. I mean, 1 Corinthians 14, 34.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. But they are commanded.
They are what?
They are commanded.
What we said right at 37? Let them knowledge that this is the commandments of God, man.
That's right.
It's a commandment that you shut your mouth. The so-called, go ahead.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law.
Also said the what?
Also said the law.
So let's see where y'all get this running y'all mouth at.
We gotta get some hot here. Yeah.
Let's see where y'all get running y'all mouth. Like Brother God said, always running that mouth, man. It's time for our women to get in subjection to the scriptures, man. Because you know, if you do not humble yourself to the scriptures, you will not get the kingdom. Right?
Yeah, that's tough there.
You will not get the kingdom. I don't care how long your wig is, and you will not get the kingdom, man.
They be drinking too. Couple long blonde wigs.
Baba Kishot, if you would be so kindly, would you read this for me? Read that for me.
Okay, kind. This is from the Willie Lynch letter, The Making of a Slave.
The making of a what?
Making of a Slave.
And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, y'all are the best. Y'all the best slave that money can't buy, man.
That's right.
Because this is how they made y'all to be who y'all is, the Steve Harveys of the world. Right? The Oprah Winfreys of the world. The Tyler Perrys of the world. The Stephen A. Coon of the world. Right? Read.
God.
Page 17, the breaking process of the African woman. Take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desires willingly. Test her in every way.
Do what?
Test her in every way.
So now y'all just y'all voluntary being bad witches. Right? They being voluntary bad witches, man. You know what a bad witch is, man? Huh? Y'all don't know what a bad witch is? Look what a bad witch is, man. Let's see what the word bed witch.
You ain't gonna like it.
The book of bed winch. Plural bed winches.
Go ahead.
Historical. A low status concubine, often a slave or captive, African American vernacular slang. Let's skip all that. A black woman who dates white men, white people, often accused of seeking privileges.
A.K.A. the white man's hope.
Right. Right. When you go back, remember the movie Django? Remember when them two bucks was fighting? You seen that female? She was acting like she was Mae West or
she was better than all
that. You know she had
she was a bed wench.
That's a bed wench, man. Right? That's a bed wench. Don't think she Marilyn Monroe, you know what I mean? And then they just looking at her like, hey, bro, when you finish work, can I have her? She's a bed wench. Go ahead.
Test her in every way.
We looked at.
Because
Go ahead.
Oh, Shalakia. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the movie. Remember we looked at? Was that a movie or a sitcom?
No, that was you talking about Underground.
Oh, she was a good one.
Yeah, you remember Underground? Y'all seen Underground?
Yeah, the mama.
The mama?
Yeah.
That was a modern day bed wench. Right, go ahead.
Test her in every way. Because she is the most important factor for good economics.
She's the most what?
Most important factor for good economics.
And see, that's what people don't understand. Everybody say we got Esau mixed in us. That's not true. because they had what they call breeding farms, man. The white man wasn't sleeping with all his slaves, man. It was too many slaves for them to sleep with them all, man. Right? They wasn't sleeping with all the slaves, right? They slept with some of them, right? But you got to understand, in spiritual, the Most High had who he want pregnant and who he didn't want impregnated by them devils, man. And we had breeding smart, like I said, for good economics, because her job was to what? Have babies to work in the field. Mm-hmm. What was all the white people at the time of slavery? House niggas. They was house niggas. Mm-hmm. So how many houses can you put a slave in? Right? You have most of them in the field.
That's right.
Because they was for good economics, man. Go ahead.
If she shows any signs of resistance in submitting completely to your will,
go ahead.
Do not hesitate to use the bullwhip.
To do what?
Use the bullwhip on her.
Go ahead.
To extract that last bit of bitch out of her.
Now, if we call the so-called black woman a B, y'all get mad.
That's
but
right.
Y'all love Esau. Y'all love y'all slave masters.
Shit, like it's so bad, but they'll call each other them words.
Right.
That's
right. It's a whoop every bit of B out of her, man. You know?
Right.
Take care not to kill her.
Do what you say?
Don't kill her.
Right. Like, you remember back in the day they said, the pimps used to say, look, I'm going to beat you, but I'm not going to hit you in your face.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right? I'm going to beat your body.
Because you need the face to make that money.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't no pimpology, man.
Next scripture.
Go ahead.
Take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics.
You do what?
Mess up my money.
You mess my money up. Right? It was a song back in the day about what was his name? He was with, I can't forget the name, but it say, B better have my money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's good economics, man. Read on.
When in complete submission, she will train her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age.
You see that?
Broke.
Give me that in Isaiah 3:12. She would train her offspring, man. You see that?
God.
She would train her. That's why most of our brothers have problems with their women, because their big mama taught them to be a good bed wench, to love the so-called white man. If you're not sleeping with him physically, you're sleeping with him spiritually and mentally, man. You're being raped spiritually and mentally.
That's right.
That's
doing
right.
everything you say, a.k.a. standing 6 feet apart from somebody and masking around like crazy or something.
Right.
But won't keep your God's commandments. Get out of here.
Exactly. You got, and our brothers ain't no different, man. We read the scriptures, they don't want to take their hat off, but as soon as you walk into the white man courthouse, you take your hat off.
Come on.
But you won't do it for your God.
Come on.
You won't do it for your God, but you'll do it for the so-called white man.
That's right.
Hey, man, I love this movie called Cadillac Records, man. And look, watch out. You my white daddy, man. Are you my white daddy? Are you my white daddy, man?
My white daddy.
Right? Because that's how we is with these people that oppress us, man. Give me that Isaiah 3:12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12.
Yeah.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Who rule over them?
Women rule over them.
So the scriptures, so the Williams letter says, I'm going to read it at the end